Hey guys, this is Vishal,
This is Meghna, guys. Very good evening to all of you.
and we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram simultaneously. Now, Instagram slightly the frame is short because we both can't fit into it, and we are on YouTube and Facebook as well. So, first of all, I hope you are all all are safe and secure and following all the guidelines of quarantine life. And I also want to acknowledge all of you for showing up. Let's see, where are you logging in from, which city, which place, which country, so that we can acknowledge where are you and let people join. Will take a couple of minutes. So we have people from Bangalore, and we have people from Goa
From Mumbai,
and Mumbai,
Chennai.
Hyderabad, Bangalore. Then we have uh, Pune, Thane, Goa, New Delhi. What a time to be quarantined at Goa. Wow. And okay.
Guys, hope all of you all are safe and taking good care of your health and immunity at this time, this critical time.
And Bihar, more people from Goa, Tirupati,
Kudulur, Kolkata. Fantastic.
Tamil Nadu. Yes, hi Archana. And Mysore, Karnataka. Okay, great. So Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is the first time we are doing triple live cast simultaneously. And so, okay, so we have started this. We wanted to start this thing. Sorry.
Wish all of you guys a very happy Guri Parva. All of you are celebrating the new year. Heartiest wishes for the new year. Hope you have a great, a prosperous, and a year filled with love and abundance.
Happy Gudi Padwa to all of you. Hope you all are having good time at home with family. What better time? And having some good meals, home cooked meals.
For a
Okay.
change. Yeah.
Okay, so are we ready? So, what is this 6 day challenge all about? Like, me and Meghna were thinking, like, we have been continuously into this training industry in the last 12 years, and from a live events which we used to do in Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, all over India. And now we are more on online programs and online training through videos and webinars and online courses. And what we have been stuck by a natural calamity, which like a global pandemic, the coronavirus thing, and we all are stuck at home. So I thought still it does not stop us from all our live events are cancelled, but the online events can still go on. So this is like a great time to be learning new skills, new stuff, new kind of subjects, and get ready for post coronavirus era. Now I always say that with my students, that the thing which has happened recently or it's going through it, it's going to divide the timeline between pre coronavirus and post coronavirus, because things will be completely different. It's like a reset button hit by the mother earth, and we all have to go through this major changes in our lifestyle, in our hygiene, in our food, in our working style. People are working from home and staying together connected. So post coronavirus, I think we need more or better skills, bigger skills. So this is the best time to learn, rather than going through all those list of movies which you got on your WhatsApp forward, that these are the best movies to watch on Netflix. How about watching some videos? So that's why we have created for stock traders, if you are into stock trading, we have created a free home study course which you can subscribe for free for 30 days. If you're completely new, you can go through these videos, and for 30 days we'll give you the basics of stock market and all those mindset videos, all Tuesday tactical talks. So go through this. You can just log in there and free. And let's start about this 6 day challenge, where it's not about trading specifically, it's about everyone, because I think the crisis which we are facing, it is a challenge for us. And how we go through this, or I would like to call this, rather than going through this, how we grow through this, is going to make a big difference. Let's have a 6 day challenge, and starting today. And let's start with the topic with Meghna. What's the topic for today?
So, guys, we were going through, uh, what is it that we should be talking about? There's this host of things that we do apart from the high performance thing that I usually work with people on. From the host of conversations that we've had with our student community, our client community, and so many friends and followers, there's one thing that's really on the top of what all of us are going through is there is a mixed bag of emotions that we are currently facing. It could be fear, it could be anxiety, it could be nervousness, it could be uncertainty, what's going to happen, right? So this time is not just about spending time, as he said, doing the normal rigmarole that most of us would love to indulge in, watching Netflix and watching movies, etc. One important thing is that we could take this time to really focus down and axe the soil, prepare ourselves for the times ahead. So while I was going through the first things first, we've been going speaking on 6 different topics on 6 different days, and I would love you to participate in what we'll be doing by doing the little things between our sessions. That means the topic that we speak on today, we'll do a little bit of homework after today's session and come back with the homework tomorrow. So let's get cracking down on today's topic, guys. Today, I'd love to talk about your core identity.
First of all, are you guys ready for some homework, some soul searching, for some contemplation, some reflection on your life, on your goals, on your way forward, on your and if you are ready for this challenge, say yes, yes in the comment section. In wherever you are watching this, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, say yes, yes in the comment section.
Yes. So the challenge is going to be good, and it's going to be yes. I'll take up the comments later. It's not a time consuming thing. It's something that's going to make you think about and ponder about. So let's begin, guys. There's something that all of us hear about, these small little thefts that happen. I mean, theft of your possession, your belonging, maybe a theft online from your credit card. Someone stole your credit card and bought something from a store or done. So these are the little thefts that we all experience in the current timelines. Above and over and above this theft is a huge theft that's really happened with all of us here, and that is the identity theft that I'm talking about. A theft of your identity from your own self, and that's a huge theft as compared to all the material thefts that we've been through at one point of time or the other. So this is the theft I'm talking about. This is something that makes you really forget who you really are and makes you believe that you are a person who you really are not. It makes you deny your true self, and it makes you assert, it gives you, puts you in an assertion of a false you, of someone who you really are not. Over a period of time, guys, as followed after your arrival on this beautiful planet Earth, it could be your parents, your siblings, your authorities that you're part of, your cultural upbringing. All these work their way into, you can say, a cultural conditioning to make you believe into things that you really are not. And then what follows is you start believing into the lie. You start buying a lie. They make you feel that maybe you're inept, maybe you're ugly, maybe you're stupid, maybe you don't understand things, maybe you are not enough. And that, and above and all, the message that you get is, hello, welcome to the world, which is a dangerous jungle, which is full of threats. You better beware of every threat that's coming your way. This is the message that we get. Now imagine growing up and facing all that we face with this kind of conditioning into our mind. What does it really get us into? Does it really make us prepared for what we're going to face with all the kind of courage and the confidence, or does it only help us be more fearful, more anxious, and more uncertain? That's how it is. That's how it really goes. What do you think, Misha?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, it's the theft, or you can say the loss. Like, recently we went through a crisis, the stock market crash, and people lost their job. People are losing money in the business. But in this whole spiral of losses, people are also losing their identity. What is your identity? And especially during these tough times, that's when your identity shows up. In this last few days, are you getting scared, worried, confused, or uncertain? Are you not clear about this thing? That's your identity, which is coming from your past conditioning or like something like, are you pumped up about this recession? Are you confident? Are you like taking this as a challenge? Are you taking this as an opportunity to grow? So that defines, this is the crisis of identity and not the crisis of the coronavirus. So that's what we are here to talk about. This is much bigger than the challenges. You know what, in 2022, if all of us survive, and I hope all of us survive, we'll be talking happily about how there was coronavirus once in 2020 and we were all quarantined for 20 days or 30 days. That will become a story. Right now it's going through the pain, but so we have to think something bigger, that what is my identity, and I would like more clarification. How does this identity work, and what all things we need to figure out to get our identity back,
Yeah.
what we were born with, and what the people or the conditioning made our identity into. Now we need to recondition our all those things and unlearn all those things and get into that new identity which we want to be having for ourselves.
Yeah, can I say a small story here? I've
Yes.
been reading this beautiful book called The Course in Miracles, which talks about this topic. And there's a beautiful story from the book. It says there's a princess that is born in a palatial family. What happens is she gets lost in her initial years, and a fisherman couple finds her and they raise the princess. So when the princess is being raised, nobody tells her where she comes from. So as she grows up, she grows up to believe that she really belongs to this family of fishermen, and she loves the life that she's living. It so happens that when she grows at adolescent age, she's sent back to her palace, to her original biological parents. But when she goes to the palace and she starts living in the palace, she tells people, she tells her parents that, send me home, I don't like here, please send me home. Her parents tell her, this is your home. She says, no, this is not my home, the fisherman's house is my home, send me there. So she preferred and she loved to live in those shabbier surroundings with foul smells, rather than live in the beauty and the cleanliness and the lavishness and the luxury of the palace. So that's how it is. So what we're doing is exactly a replica of the princess. We being the princess in the story. We are okay to live in this foul, shabby psychic quarters. We are completely fine to live that, because we forget that we do not belong here. We think that we belong to that foul place that we came from, because we've lived in that place for a long, long time. How does that sound?
Yes, and that's so true for so many people in the real life. That's a princess story, but many people I've seen especially because I come from the financial markets and the stock markets, and where I know people who have made a lot of money, but their psychic conditioning is still that poverty driven, that can't afford driven thing, and they do some blunders in the market and lose all the money to go back to that, because somehow their mind is not accepting all the abundance. And that's why before making that money or before making that wealth, you need to really get the identity of a wealthy person. You need to, because making money is one thing, and then sustaining or retaining money is another thing, which will show your true identity. So there are so many people who have made lots of money and lost it in no time to go back to their old identity. And that's why, and if you look at history says, or the research says, that all the lottery winners, all the jackpot winners, or the KBC winners, or all those people have lost their money. 95% of their people have lost their money in just 1 year or less, all that money, because they were not able to handle that money, because they didn't have the identity to create or hold on to that money. So that's very true. So first of all, you need to work on the inner self, on the identity, so that whenever we want to receive any of those things and retain those things, we can hold on to them.
Absolutely. So, if you're thinking that you are XYZ, if you're really thinking, the fact of the matter may be you are not that person. It's your social upbringing, the social convention may make you feel that you are a fragmented human being, that you have a lot of parts to yourself. But at the core, you are that one strong person that you were when you arrived on earth. So your quest, guys, is to find out who you really are. Now, how do you do that? How do you go about
Yes.
that?
Before that, I would like to get some comments, and some people are exactly connecting to what I'm saying, already going through that. True info. Yes. If you can connect to what I'm talking, which I said that it's not difficult to hold on to that money, because if you have not used to it. So if you are connecting, if you are agreeing what we are talking, let's make yes in the comment section. Also, maybe you can share this video on Facebook so that they can join live for this challenge. At the end of it, we are going to give you one task which you have to complete by tomorrow, so that then we can take the challenge forward. And if you do this whole thing properly for the next 6 days, maybe you might have some big breakthrough or small breakthrough in your life, and that can help you overcome this crisis which we are going through, the whole world is going through. And then we come out as a winner out of this. And let's not just go through it, let's grow through it. And I'm going to repeat that statement again and again, and because this is the time we need to learn all these things, right? So yes, so now if you take me, if I want to consider myself, or if I ask you a question that post coronavirus, which is whenever it happens, let's say 1 month or 2 months or 6 months or maybe a 1 year, what would you like your identity to be? Let's say if you want to describe those in three words, like right now you may be confused, you may be not clear, you may not be scared, you are feared, you are worried about your financial situation, you are worried about your kids and education and all that. So that could be one. Or if you look at me, because I have been working on all this since a long time, I was also scared, I was also feared, I had the conditioning that you can't become rich, stock markets for dangerous, it's risky and gambling and nobody makes money. So I had to recondition this thing into a new identity, is that I'm confident and I have the ability to figure things out. No matter what the challenge is, I'm going to go through this and grow through this, and I will come out as a winner on the other side. And that's my identity as a confident person. So the first word which comes to me for my identity is confident. And the second word I want is I'm completely positive. Like in the worst of scenarios, I'll always think positive and try to look at the brighter side of any or everything, whichever crisis comes up. So I took this as an opportunity, and I think as a blessing, that this 20 days or 30 days, I'm going to deep immerse into learnings, courses, books, and get new skills, or what all things I always wanted to do, and which will help me sail through the crisis and maybe make the best out of it. So these are my identity. One is confident, one is positive, and one is to have an impact. The third one, that whatever impact is, like I want to create the same impact on my students. Like so many of you are watching, like almost we have like 400 people live on all 3 platforms together, and many thousands of views we get after the video is posted. So I want to create, at least if few people can get this positivity, this confidence, what I'm talking about, and get impacted by my training, that's my identity. So these are the 3 words. In fact, you know what? My phone is right now in use on the Instagram thing, but I have those 3 words as a reminder on my like an alarm which goes on every day. Like she has 3 words. She'll talk about that. 3 words: confident, positive, and impact. These are my 3 words, which comes up at 10 o'clock in the morning, which comes up at 5 o'clock in the evening, and which comes out again 10 p.m. in the evening. That again, it reminds me that I am confident, I am positive, I am impact. It's not that I'm built like that. I also go through downtrends. I also lose money. I also have less confidence. I get scared, I get feared, and then the alarm rings. Or you are confident, you are positive, you have to create an impact, and also you have to lead, because this is a time when these are the crisis time. And as a leader, because remember, whatever you are projecting outside, the energy which you are projecting, which is either of worry, fear, or scared, or positivity, is throwing up in your people around you, and your kids are watching. Your parents are watching, and you are leading them by example. And if you are scared, then your kids are going to get the same message. So you better project better things in life, and you'd have to lead and take that thing. What about your 3 words? What do you think your identity is, and what is that alarm on your phone?
So my alarm on phone, the first word says persistent, and this is purely out of experience. The way I have been through the ups and downs in my life, especially from the career point of view, moving from one thing to the other, the challenges that came along with it, the problem, the trauma, the mindset shift, etc. This is one thing that had really helped me sail through whatever I faced, was being persistent. I could have easily lost control of it when I started losing money as a trader. I could have lost control of it when there was a room full of people, full of men, and I was the only woman in the room trying to teach them about stock markets, and they were laughing back at me. So these were all the points where there were chances and opportunities for me to completely hang up and say bye bye, I'm done. But I think being persistent is that's what's really helped me. So persistent, my first word. Second word is active. I'm a person who's never, I'd love to do a lot of things on keep my hobbies going, spend time with the children. It's never about spend equal time on my physical fitness. So activity is, and constantly being active is one thing that really defines my core, who I am. And my third one is compassionate. I believe, this is what it is. In bad situations and good, being compassionate has helped me stay up the flag. So these are the three words. And the same times we have the alarms, they go on together at 10 a.m., 5, and again 10 p.m. Yes, and every day, guys, it's not going to be the same. There are good days and there are bad days and there are worse days. So I think, even if you say that, I don't need an alarm, I have it in the back of my head, it doesn't make sense. That's what I do with all my high performance clients. You need to have an alarm because you need that very reminder on a worse day. Imagine going through a down day and then the alarm beeping off that no, you are courageous, no, you are persistent, you are confident, or you are impactful, or you're strong. That's where the magic happens. So today, guys, I want to take that time off and think about those three words for yourself. What are those three words? Think about it.
Okay, so what we have the challenges, Night. You may put that in the comment section right now. Also, whatever comes to your mind. But I want to really think through it. It's not just like this.
Yeah.
Like you have to really think through this. Make a proper sit for half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour in isolation, as it is. So you're isolated, and take a pen and paper. And then I'm just talking about the three words which I said. It can change also. It can be changed later when I'm going through certain other crises in life. Like right now, we are going through crisis of this pandemic, and we have uncertain. So what kind of three qualities or three identities which you want to own for the next 3 months at least, or let's say for the next 6 months till we get through this whole crisis completely? And I'm sure we will. Yes or no? Yes. Say in the comment section yes. And if you are going to go through that crisis properly and successfully, then what three qualities you would like to see as three identities you want to be, or you want to embark on yourself, that okay, I will be confident, or I'll be positive, like I'm talking about but you can talk about, oh, I'll be decisive, or I'll be clear, I'll be focused, I'll be a learner, that in this thing I'm going to scale up or skill up, right? If you can't scale up till you can't skill up. Like skill up means you have to get new skills. The same skills which you have right now has got you till here, will not take you to the next level if you don't skill up. That's why we are so much in favor of learning and spending time, money, energy on learning new things. You must have seen on my Facebook page and my Instagram that we keep attending programs, we keep buying online programs, and keep learning and keep upgrading ourselves regularly. So that's the way only you can survive in this so much of uncertain world. And there could not be more uncertainty than right now, what we are facing right now. So the only thing is that even there's a famous quote by Gandhiji which says that live as if you are going to die tomorrow, and learn as if you are going to live for the rest of your life, or you are going to live forever, something like that. So I don't know whether we'll survive the coronavirus or not, but I'm sure that till we live, we keep learning. So if we survive, those learnings will be helpful to us. So what is your identity, which I want to say your identity, and this will be like opposite on the Instagram thing because the screen is reversed, but I hope you can read. What is your identity and what are your three words? And this is your homework for today. Maybe you can put that in the comment section later. Also in this video itself, this video will be there for you to watch it again. Make sure you share. Already people are putting up the thing: confident, positivity, and forgiving. Oh wow. So confident, independent, and hard work, determination, dedication, and decisive, optimistic, learner, and healthy. Wow, that's a fantastic one. Yeah. So you need to put an alarm, right? The one which I showed you on your phone, and it should go up at least 3 to 4 times in a day to remind you that you are that person. So that slowly you are reconditioning your mind to get that new identity, and that goes into your subconscious mind, and then you start living with that identity. And of course, you can change as things change in life, and that's what we can do. So are you guys ready for the challenge? Are you guys ready for the 3 words? Are you guys going to do the homework? Tomorrow 5 p.m. you're going to see you for one more challenge. And did you like this session? What did you think about this session? Did you was it good time spent? Was it worth your time and effort and energy which you're spending here? Put that in the comment section. The more comments you have, the more shares you can do, that much better. And we'll come up tomorrow again with another challenge on another topic. And I hope let's make the best of the 6-day challenge, and let's grow through this virus thing and get going. Yes, last comments from you.
It's all about, as I say repeatedly to people, it's less about, as my mentor, my beloved mentor Sidra Jafri used to say, there's a difference between knowing and owning. We all know a lot of things. It's time to own them, which means it's time to really live what we already know. So maybe this, what we spoke about, maybe you may say, maybe you may dismiss it by saying, oh, I already know this shit or whatever. But the point is, what have we done about it? What have we done about the information so far? So own it and do the work, guys. The magic is in doing, as even Darren Hardy said, it's about the little things that go the long way. So do that, put that alarm to write itself and see how it's working for you. In a week, it'll start showing up its magic. Just do it and see for yourself.
Yes, guys, I hope it was worth it. Keep commenting and keep share this video if you like this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to go live every day for 6 days. And you can, if you want to learn about trading and markets, and you have a free home study course which you can subscribe, which also has some mindset videos also. If you're not even a trader, you can go through that success pyramid which Meghna speaks about, and you can check that video also. So it's a free course for 30 days. Just go and try this. Use this quarantine time to the best of your use, rather than wasting time on any other thing which will not help you in future. Right. Thank you so much. Let's go through this and let's grow through this. Good luck and good trading. Thank you. Bye-bye.